Hi, welcome to this week's episode of Denim Blazers. I'm here with Mr. Chris.
Hey,
Is it Chris Liggett?
Chris Liggett. Yep.
Chris Liggett. That's a cool last name. Yeah, that's cool. So I always ask people, what do they do? It's a little backwards, but
Yeah, that's okay.
I like it.
Uh, well, I'm a boot maker on Tejas Custom Boots, and we make custom boots one at a time by hand.
Cool. They're nice. I have a pair.
It's a little jaded, huh?
Yeah, I'm a little jaded. Okay. Is bootmaking your passion?
It is. I don't know that it started out that way, but it definitely turned out that way.
Okay.
I really enjoy, like when I provided your boots, seeing how well they fit and how excited the customer is when they see
Right.
something we made by hand and turn their dream into a reality.
Yeah. You also get to acting a little uppity when you got them on.
Yeah, that's right. That's the other good part.
Yeah, it's like, no one else has that pair. So that's awesome. What do you see like long term as far as your goal with the business?
We'd like to become the largest custom boot maker in Houston, which I think we may be on track to do that now. We'd like to get into the ready-made game and start making a really, really nice ready-made boot that's a little bit nicer than everything that's out there now. 'Cause a lot of the stuff they make now is really, really cheap and fast. That's kind of where everybody wants. So we want to approach it a little differently and make a ready-made boot that's not only affordable but it'll actually last instead of just a throwaway boot.
All right, that's cool. How did you get started?
So I worked two jobs. I was in the oil and gas industry. Was obviously making pretty good money doing that, and hated it. Wanted to do my own thing, and I sought out a mentor that would mentor me to start making boots, and I did that for a while until I found the opportunity to start my own thing
Okay.
or take over a company.
Okay. Was that a big change for you though?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, I
It
can
was
imagine.
hard, for a long time, and we still struggle a little bit.
Yeah, I think it's just part of business.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So that's my next question. Have you figured out that dance between business or just with your business?
I think we're still working on it. We're trying to produce boots in within a month or two.
Okay.
And on the custom side of things, that's kind of unheard of. Normally, custom boot makers are usually a year out, year and a half out, and I think we're getting pretty close to that.
Really? That's really awesome to be able to get a pair of custom boots that fast.
Yeah, absolutely. It's probably where all the gray hair is coming from.
It's growing in nicely though, so it's okay. I cover mine up. Do you deal with dad guilt?
I do. Yep. I got to leave early today for football practice. And,
Cool.
Luckily, my sister works with me, and she's able to kind of pull in sometimes where I can do that. But I don't always get to go, and I do feel guilty. And that's something that's I guess you have to work around.
Yeah, it's cool to have that support, and a lot of times it's like people think because you work for yourself, you should be free, and a lot of times it's like the last reason why you are free,
Yeah.
because you're working.
Right, yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so what are two frequently asked questions that you normally get about your business?
That one I don't know. We get all kinds of questions. It's
Really?
a lot of times it's usually they don't realize that we can turn boots over that fast, or at least as
Okay.
fast as we do. And there's a lot of common myths about usually about toes. People
Really?
Yeah, believe it or not, they usually want a wider toe because they think they have a wider foot, that they have to have a wider toe, but they don't. And custom boots, we're going to build a custom boot built for your foot, so I mean, really, you can go with any toe you want. But
Okay.
off the top of my head, that's probably the question we get the most.
The most. Wow. Okay. Well, you want to provide the audience with a way to get in contact with you or
Yeah,
find you?
absolutely. We can obviously be reached by phone at 713-524-9860. You can reach us on social media at Tejas Custom Boots or Instagram. And I believe that's all the handles we have for now.
Jen is hiding over there. She's the boss's boss. She knows.
Cameron.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you meeting with me today.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay. Well, we look forward to meeting you all or seeing you all on the next episode of Denim Blazers. Thanks.
Thank you.
We're here at the park talking to real people about how much of a down payment is required to buy a home. So I just have a couple of questions for you guys. First of all, are you homeowners?
I'm not. That's my fiance.
I am. No.
I am, yeah. No.
Are you homeowners?
Yes.
As far as you understand, what is the current down payment required to buy a home?
It just depends on who you go with, really.
Probably 20 to 30%.
I don't even know.
No idea.
I have none.
About 1,200.
5% of the mortgage amount.
I think it's 10%, right?
What is the current down payment required to buy a home?
10% down is the lowest.
Like 10%.
Depends on the kind of loan,
Yes.
right?
I don't even know what the current down payment would be.
5,000?
20%.
20% or better if you can do it.
20%.
20%?
I mean, 10 to 20%.
20% is usually what's required to get a home in the Bay Area where I live.
My understanding is 20%. That's what I put down. So
I think the standard down payment is 20%.
There seems to be some confusion, so let's just clear things up. 87% of non-homeowners believe a down payment of 10 to 20% is required to purchase a house. But there are several programs which require a much smaller down payment, even as low as 3%. Homeownership might be more in reach than you think. Check with your real estate agent and Academy loan officer to find out how much or how little you need to put down to get into a house of your own.